There's a lady there, you put on spectacle blue. You have affection for internet. You are initiated through internet. Thanks!
J'ai déjà dit à cette jeune femme qu'elle a cette addiction à Internet. Elle lui sortir des rangs et recevoir sa délivrance immédiatement.
She's delivered, but has her affection with the internet.
Man of God, what you said about me is true. This is a problem that started in 2009. Just out of curiosity, I downloaded pornography on the internet out of ignorance. And ever since then, I've just been seeking help because I just found that it was an addiction in my life. And since then, even this problem of me having a problem with eyesight is what came after this issue of the internet. And ever since then, even my reasoning, I like to be alone, I like to isolate myself, I don't like to be with people.
You know, there's something they ask you to post for them.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, they have destroyed your life, but you are delivered. But you have to open up. Tell the world so that people can learn from you. There was a time they asked you to naked.
Yes, sir.
In front of the internet, they asked you to naked and camera yourself. But all this they asked you to do.
Yes, sir. Emmanuel. My name is Larato Nkosi. I'm 22. I'm from South Africa, and I'm a postgraduate economics student. Last week, the man of God gave a prophecy that there's a lady here, spectacle, blue, you have affection for the internet, and by the time he was finished, I was already delivered here on the floor. This problem was a problem that started 3 years ago in 2009. The real root of the problem that I discovered as I was meditating on really how I was going to give this testimony was the fact that I had feelings of loneliness and rejection from my father who abandoned me a long time ago. And as a result of that, I was seeking any kind of affection. So one day when I was sitting at home, I found pornography on another person's phone and I started to watch it. And on the pornographic material, the lady there was masturbating. And then a thought came to me to do exactly what she was doing. So ever since then, this is the spirit that has tormented me. I would naked myself and masturbate in front of the pornography. I would download it excessively, and I would just indulge in it. I would spend so much airtime on this pornographic material, and it would be the only thing that I think of. It has affected me very negatively in terms of just interacting with people. I always like to isolate myself. I'd always find a reason and negative aspects in anyone just to be away from them so that I may be alone. This spirit would cause me to masturbate even well after I had decided to just stop watching the pornographic material. It's been over a year now since I stopped watching and downloading the movies, but this spirit has still been there. And when it comes upon me, I just picture all of the videos that I've ever downloaded, and they just come upon me. The spirit, when I am not giving in and masturbating, would also result in lustful thoughts. So even when I'm walking around and just trying to be focused, whoever I see, the lustful thoughts would just come about. So as a result, I'd always isolate myself from men, and I try to avoid them as much as possible, because whenever I'm in their presence, these thoughts would come. So as a result, this now turned into a hatred and an irritation towards men in general, because I think to myself, they are provoking the spirit to come upon me. So even in class, I don't take correction easily. I don't take anything that a person who is a male would say to me. I'm very easily aggravated, and I get very angry for little reasons. Also in my academics, this has definitely affected my focus in that when I do not give in to the spirit and I do not masturbate and I just refuse, the spirit would now turn into insomnia. I will not be able to sleep the whole night. There was even an incident where the following day I was writing an exam. And the whole night I did not sleep, and there wasn't really a particular reason. I just kept thinking and thinking and thinking, and when I tried to fall asleep, I'd feel as if someone is there in the room, and when I sleep, the person just keeps coming closer to my face. So this is the kind of torment that I've been going through. After the deliverance, I've been set free, my focus is renewed, I'm able to pray, and I feel like my prayers have been answered, and I'm just set free.
So, since last Sunday here, you were delivered. Tell us, did you, since last week, have any affection, any passion for masturbation or whatever?
No, sir.
So, those things has gone.
Yes, sir. Since last week after my deliverance, I also had a dream that wise man Racine came to me in the dream, and he called me by name and he said, Lerato, the devil will never give you anything that's good for you. And it was as if I was in the visitors' dining and it was very dark there, and there was a man sitting next to me. And then immediately, wise man Racine also said that there's a man that keeps calling you and calling you. Stop answering him. And the man stood up and ran away. I know this for sure because on my left wedding finger, I'd always feel a ring there. And also in my dream, I'd always see this man who would just always be there in my dreams. But now after the deliverance, the ring is gone. I am totally set free. Hallelujah. I no longer have the urge for masturbation. Okay, since the deliverance, the thoughts in my heart is just for God to completely turn me around, to purge my heart, and to cleanse me of every kind of thought. So since the deliverance, I really realized, as the man of God always says, that you need God more after your deliverance than in your bondage. So ever since the deliverance, I just feel the need to pray harder. I feel the need to just always keep focus. My focus has returned to me. Okay, my advice to the world and to the youth and to parents all around. Parents, stop buying your children expensive and technologically advanced phones. These are the kinds of mediums that Satan is using to attack the youth and to literally destroy them, because these phones are very, very technologically advanced. You can download in under a second anything that you want to download. Now, imagine if your child does not have the discretion and is very curious to see what they want to see. They can download anything that is available to them on the internet. There is nothing wrong with just giving your child the most minimal amount of technology. They don't need that much advancement.
So I think you have a job. So when I meet you, you become a partner on that area. You go back to school. This is the campaign now. You champion this campaign concerning what God has delivered you from. You champion the campaign. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.